Okay, so first we try to find the balance. So what would be the way to deal with the balance? So first somewhere between the heels and the toes. Then what would be the core? How I'm describing the core is using all the muscles around the thighs, abdominal, side, back, and up to the ribs. So and then relax the shoulders, lengthening your spine up to the ceiling like you have a magnet. So lengthening the spine up, so let the crown of the head go up, raise the nose a little bit. I'm going to ask you to stand on one leg because you have a very good balance. So somebody like, okay.
You do this on the first time with most people?
Yes. Let's have the left foot or one of the foot on top of the apex and the other one straight by side of the bosu. So you are not completely the leg, it's up. You take the other leg long by side and knee straight and squeeze. So knee straight, squeeze, straightening the knees and lengthening the spine up. Roller. I'm using the roller.
And what do you observe in me?
That you have the mid back is round, and as a result you lock your lumbar spine. So the feeling is like you hyperarch the lumbar spine. As a result, the mid back is tight and slightly kyphotic. It's not kyphotic, but it's the chest is tight and the shoulders tight. Chest on the roller, and we're trying to observe your lumbar spine to really, okay? So I like the roller because it's unstable as a phase. And the second, because it's mathematic, you can really feel how far or how close you are from the roller. While the cushion and mat, table, you may dip, the body may dip, so it's not as accurate as the roller. So I like the roller. And our theory is in Pilates. In Pilates, what mostly Pilates what is doing is it's promoting the natural curve of the spine. So we should have a little space behind the lower back. We should have a little space behind your neck. We should have less space mid back, and the tail should rest. Let's have the pole into your hands. And then place the pole on your legs. Straight up to the ceiling. And maybe over the head as you keep your shoulders away from the ear. So how high you can bring them, keeping the shoulder blades away from the ear. Hold, this is perfect. And then take a deep breath, exhale. Now because I'm not satisfied in your case with the lower back, I'm going to ask you to tell the pelvis as we are going to do the following exercise. So the next exercise is how to pick up your right leg. We call this tabletop. So it's 90 degree tabletop position. Knee bent, knee bent, knee bent, knee bent. Great. So I'm checking if excellent. This is great. So you see you have a nice pectoralis, but they are wide. Then take a deep breath, exhale, tight the abdominal, keep the lower back down as you lower the right foot down.
Do you care about the breathing on the way down?
Yep, yes, the same.
Exhale.
Inhale, prepare before you move. Exhale.
Okay.
Push air, tight the abdominal and let your foot to land. And then take a deep breath, exhale, pick up your left leg as well. And keeping the lumbar spine down. So it was hard for you to pick up the leg, over your pelvis. And stay there forever. So let so,
easy for you to say.
so don't let it. Have the hands under the forehead first, because I'm going to palpate and to see how much tight you are, how much work you may need to put. And so you see it's very tight. Okay, there is no digging. Don't go down. Okay, so straight your right knee, and then you are going to lift up, reaching out. So your right hip is in more troubles than your left. It's moving a little bit out, so it's out. So it's like elongate the medial ligaments of the knee. Mm-hmm. It's elongate, and these are tight, mm-hmm. and then short. Then we are going to lift the chest away from the mat, scooping. So it's not like a pull-ups or like a push-ups. You scoop up like a little cobra. Excellent. Chest away from the mat as you slide the shoulder blades down. Beautiful. So yes, this is great. As you squeeze the glutes and tighten the abdominal, keeping the shoulder blades down. This is lovely. And then inhale, exhale. So I should see how you tight the abdominal like a belt, like a fingers, like somebody's narrow the waistline. This is perfect. Carry the pelvis, which your body will say, I like it. And then bring the mid back. And not yet the head. Bring the chest that does not like to do it. The chest and then the nose toward the base. And elbows backward. Flat the head chin even more and more. So feel like you have a dumbbell and a dumbbell. Yes!
I'm curious, when I did the straight leg raise and you saw a difference between the right
Yes.
and the left hip,
Yes.
what did you see? What was the difference?
So you first straighten the knees, then you pick up the leg. In fact, you lift the leg straight. Otherwise, the lower hamstrings take over. And they take over, the lower hamstrings take over in your case. And one reason I think that there is a deviation between the bottom leg and the femur, there is a deviation. Raise the heel, so start in plantar flexion, and then roll the hips. So it's again posterior tilt. And roll the hips as down as the crown of the head will stay vertical. If you can, elbow straight, and keep the toes against up. Hold, this is good. And then take a deep breath, exhale, tie the abdominal, and come forward with the arm straight, with the arm straight, with the arm straight, with the arm straight, all the way, all the way, all the way. I'm taking, and then inhale, stay, exhale, release everything. Now personally, I like when the legs are parallel. I pay attention to this and not to let the feet in. And so conform to our theory. Let's wait. Elbow straight, lower the shoulders, and knee straight, and then exhale, tight the abdomen, pretend the inner thighs. Remember all the principles. And then slowly release. And then I found that, in contrary, if you utilize the body correct, you get even more benefits, and you know to deal in the crisis position that you can definitely harm to your body. So it's a science. It's how to use your body correct. Then you can implement in anything in what you can do in your life. Which is my message is how to learn the principle and to utilize them. How do you release?
Oh wow, that's cool.
I knew that you like it. This exercise for good rowing with one oar.
I can cheat a little bit. Wow.